Mike Tyson's Punch-Out up for taps on open cart surgery and a bonus game later. For no reason. Just let's do this one, and then after this one, we'll see if we can do the other one, just because. One of the greatest Nintendo games of all time, in my opinion. Some people can ace it, just go straight through it, know exactly when to punch. I don't know how to play that game. I still play this game the way I played this game back in 1988, or whenever this game came out. I play defensively. I just do I wait till they punch, and then I move, and then I punch them back. I know there are people who I don't know, there's a whole strategy to this game. Let's see if we can get it working with open cart surgery. I thank you for having me along for this fantastic ride. Is this the Genesis one again? Yeah, why is this one so close? I don't open up Genesis games as much as I used to. Okay, so, I don't have a tech background or engineering degree. I'm gonna point that out front because sometimes people in the comments are like, try these, try this. And I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. How did you never think of that? That was English. How did you never think of that? I was like, yeah, I've been doing this stuff since the 90s, get these games working again. I used to trade services like this to a local video store, and in return, I'd get some free rentals out of it. Not unlimited rentals, but, it certainly helped as a kid who, couldn't even afford the $5 rental. Whew! Dirty! All right, we can clean this up for sure. All right. This is why I don't just put games in my console to test to see if they work first. If you buy a game at a flea market, yard sale, estate sale, even at a video game convention, you cannot trust the person who may or may not have cleaned their games first. This is a true story. Goodwill does not wash the clothes they put on the shelf. They expect you to wash the clothes. I do not trust that people are going to wash clothes before donating them. They're like, well, I'm going to donate it anyway, so who cares? Drop it off. No. So if you do buy stuff at thrift shops, like I do, wash all of the clothing first before you wear it, is all I'm saying. Okay, so you can see the bottom of the pins there. Oh, I might just go straight to the, no, let's try a 1-up card first. Maybe we can just get this off with a 1-up card. Try the Bright Boy after that. Try to focus there. Okay, this is a 1-up card. It looks like this. There's a fluid side, there's a dry side. This is not the one with my face on it, but there are ones with my face on it available, linked in the Amazon store below. Just click the link there. Appreciate that. I do not, well, I shouldn't say that. What's the word? I was going to say I don't make a dime from this, but I kind of do, because with Amazon, because it's going through Amazon, I might get a couple of bucks for every sale. I'm going to point that out. I have no problem pointing that out. That's why people talk about anything. That's why you never see The Rock. It's why you never see The Rock talk about not his own energy drink and stuff like that. Of course he's going to talk about his own. That's why he's a billionaire, and not the guy who's the nice guy talking about everyone else's stuff. All right, this is so grungy, it's not even barely working. It's working a little bit, but not as much as it should. And I'm just doing, with the... No, let's just go straight to the Bright Boy. Straight to the Bright Boy. Oh, God. Did I not screw it on properly when I put it away? That's not good. I gotta double check these things. All right, so this is Bright Boy. This is what it looks like. This is a brass polisher, and it cleans up these pins so nice. But you still want to take it through a 1-up card because there might be residual stuff on the board that you can't see. With Brasso, you always hear a lot of people say, don't use Brasso, and I agree. I've never had a game not work because I've used Brasso. However, and I'm just gonna, just a little bit goes a long way with this stuff. A lot will go further. But in polishing these, from what I understand, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, please do, because I'm wrong pretty often. In using any kind of polisher, are you polishing the pins? Not it's almost like you're removing the slightest layer to get rid of the old layer, which is dirty, and unleash the new layer. It's as if this game had a sunburn, and it's going to peel, and there's a fresh layer of coating underneath it. Now, I don't need to tell you that skin rejuvenates. Circuit boards do not. So you use it sparingly, because you might only have so many times or uses before you don't have anything left. Before there is no pins left, and you can't play your game. But if the game's already not working, then this is where I come in. If the game's already not working, what's it gonna hurt? It already doesn't work. It's like, well, don't do that. It might not work in the long run. Well, it's not working now. After I do it, now it is. Congratulations, it works. Is there another way to get it to work? Maybe. But this is the way that I know how to do it. And there are other channels who are probably far more qualified, and you can watch those channels. I have I was gonna say I do. I should. I probably should. I probably should. Okay, let's go back to the thing. Okay, oh, let me show you this. Let me show you this. Okay, so you remember what it looked like before. Remember what it looked like before. Here's what it looks like now. Nice and shiny. Those little, you know, you can see where it was, you know, see where I worked on it. Put that in the way just so you can see what I'm looking at here. So here's what it looks like, and then there's, you know, the other side too. That was, you know, all right. I have a good feeling that this will probably work just like this. So I'm just kind of picking up, I'm just doing this as a formality, but I do want to remove, if there's anything in there, not that I want gunk on this board, which I don't. My concern is anything that's residual, you know, like with brass, like have you used Brasso before? Then after a while, it's like, it kind of has this, like this white buildup where you didn't quite clean it off. Well, that white buildup can go into your console and then solidify. And that's certainly what you don't want. So I just try to do that to pick up anything I can't quite see. And that's what it looks like now. And this is a PN-ROM, by the way. It's a unique circuit board, PN-ROM, not to be confused with PN News, the WCW wrestler from the early 90s. That's right, the Rap Master Splash. What a move. He was a Northwest guy. He was, what was his name? What was his name? I don't remember. But PN News was a Northwest guy. Let's pop it in. Because product placement, pop in Gleamy the Cube here. I do have a new game coming out soon, so it works, as you can clearly see. It's good enough. Okay. This game here, this is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. This was sent to me for open heart surgery. Come on. You can pop it in just like this. There we go. So far, sounds good. Let's see the picture. Looks good to me. Quick look at the actual gameplay, though. This top loader is RGB modded, so if you're wondering why my CRT is not freaking out, that'd be why. Yeah, I'd call it a success. I think that's good. And then we'll put this back out in the wild. And then maybe sometime down the road, you're like, wait a minute. This was the one he fixed on open heart surgery. Remember what I said about I just kind of play like the way I've always been playing. Anyway, okay. And then as a bonus thank you, since you're still here, why not fix another game? It's Top Gun. Nothing fancy, nothing I may as well, right? May as well. You're already here. You're already here. You're already hanging out. My camera's a little off center. It's okay, though. And while I fix this, I'll let you know about a few conventions coming up. By the time this video airs, I may or may not have already been to Mo GameCon. But just in case, Mo GameCon is coming up July 29th. I'm going to go off the top of my head best I can on these. And I don't know exact days, but I know about in the month where they are, okay? So that's what I'm working with. And you know what, for this game, we'll just try a 1-up card, see if that'll do it. I still don't want to just pop it in just like that. We'll just use the same 1-up card we're already using. Still a little moist, but we'll do a little bit of this. So Mo GameCon in St. Louis, Missouri. That's coming up July 29th. There is, after that, let's see, July, August. The second weekend of August, I'll be in Long Island for Long Island Retro Gaming Expo. Love that convention. It's in the Aviator, Cradle of Aviation Museum, so it's a huge museum as well. Super fun. And your admission will also get you in for the museum, which is nice. September 9th, about half an hour north of Salt Lake City, is Layton, Utah. And I'll be at Layton, Utah for the Utah Retro Game Swap. And I'll be there. Should be a lot of fun. I haven't been to Utah in probably 15 years. I used to live in Idaho Falls for 5 years. I was the afternoon guy on Z103, Idaho's #1 hit music channel. And we go to Utah pretty regularly just to kind of hang out. We'll get out of town trip. The end of September 30th into October 1st is Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh Retro Game Expo. I'll be there for the first time, bringing my homebrews and stuff. Gonna have some fun there. The second weekend of October is Retro Game Con in Syracuse. Love that show, can't wait. The third weekend of October, this is 3 convention weekends in a row, Portland Retro Gaming Expo, probably gonna be there. It's nothing confirmed, nothing solidified, but I can drive there, I'll probably be there. And then in November, the second weekend of November is Destin, Florida for Really Rad Weekend, and then the week after is it Lakeland? I keep forgetting the name of the town. It's between Tampa and Orlando. There's Free Play Florida is the third weekend of November. Because November has like 5 weekends this time around. Because it's like Really Rad Weekend, Free Play Florida, Thanksgiving. Boop, boop. Well, I can hear it, I can see it. Again, quick gameplay, just to make sure. I know this is like a super common game, but that's such a cool graphic, I think. And you know what? The game isn't bad. This is the game, I've joked about this before in the past, this is the game that nobody bought but everyone had. It just shows up in your collection one day. Hey, let's see if I can land it while we roll out with the end screen and all that. Speed down, right, speed down. I'm getting the speed down. Left, I'm right. Left, speed down. I'm speeding down. Speed down. Okay, holding B, speed down. Okay, got too far down. Up. I'm getting... Yeah, my speed's going too down. Because we need speed at 288. And altitude at that. Left, right. Somewhere in there. Speed up. Getting there. Right, yep. Altitude, speed up. I would like to, but I'm too high. Okay, I gotta angle down here a bit. Oh, come on! Come on now!